Yeah, I do got white stuff all over as well.
I'm so happy that we're
I don't know what it is. Where you got
Same.
What's the audience? Has any audience ever seen a man do this?
Well, I had like white.
There's little fuzzies.
That was great.
Fuzzies everywhere.
I think he was taking selfies.
So
too.
weird.
That's what it was. Okay.
I was waiting for the duck lips.
Yeah, that would be the day.
Oh man! All right, so cool. So this is a quick DB real talk. So we have my partners here. We have Juan and we have Josh. Josh, you're our newest partner that joined us this year.
Yep.
So you have experience from other brands, other companies. What is your probably biggest difference? Cross country. What do you think?
I think lending for sure.
Yeah.
The lack of overlays or no overlays in most cases, the fact that we'll go down to a 500 FICO score.
Ridiculous.
It still blows my mind that you don't have to have a FICO for VA, right? Like,
don't need it.
So weird. Or no cap on debt to income ratios if you have proof eligible. So
that's still absurd.
So, being at big companies that have, red arrows that point down that are large, right? They do a lot of volume, but they're still conservative in some aspects, right, of lending. So for me, I just think it's interesting that it's the largest lender in the country, and they should probably be somewhat protective and conservative in the lending capacity, but they're not.
Put a big ass target on them.
They're just running and gunning. So I think that's kind of unique, though, for like a big company to do.
I agree. I have the same. When I came here, I was blown away. I'm like, oh my God, we're doing all these kind of things and these products. And now we have our internal non-QM department that could do all these amazing products that we have to broker out at other companies.
Yeah. Now we have control.
Yeah.
Because we talk to our underwriters every day. Yeah, it's insane.
So for a company this large, I feel like they should be tighter, but and they are in the way they manage things, but it's pretty awesome that we get to kind of run a gun.
So what does Josh do for fun, bro? Because I found out you don't drink, and that's kind of like anti-DB.
I know, right?
He has a cigar, though. He's a cigar guy.
I do love cigars. I do love cigars. Cannabis is recreational in Illinois, so we're
gonna start drug testing on Monday.
Yeah, exactly. My weekly schedule anyways is, time with my kid. Yeah. So anything.
I love seeing that, by the way.
Anything really she wants to do, it is fun for me. I do run marathons, which,
ridiculous.
It's a mix of pain and fun.
Yeah.
I do jujitsu 2 to 3 times a week.
I don't know you did jujitsu. Yeah.
Very better.
Some karate lessons.
So that's fun to me. Yeah. I love playing chess. I like.
I don't know.
That's not a lie. So I have a chessboard in my office, and at one of our events, I see Josh and a realtor partner
playing chess.
Michelle Cabrera.
We were locked in.
Locked, literally in the center of the whole event. They're just chess gaming it, right? While drinks and things were going around. It was hilarious. I love seeing it.
That's one of the things I've never learned how to play chess.
No,
I don't know how to play chess.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I play checkers, but I can't.
That's hilarious. It's somewhat close.
My rock paper scissors game.
On rock paper scissors, real quick story. I went to the Navy Pier with my cousins. Yeah. This random kid comes up to me with his family, and he goes, "Hey, I'll bet you $2 you can't beat me in rock, paper, scissors." I was done.
Bet.
He beats me, but the way he was doing it was kind of cheating because he was looking at my hands. I was looking at his eyes. That's how you're kind of supposed to do it. Yeah. So I said double or nothing. He didn't want to double or nothing. Yeah. So we, I think we did double or nothing. We did it again. Yeah. I won. I snatched that money from his hand so fast. I think it was like 17 or 16 or something like that. And I just walked off. It was hilarious. So,
wow.
The rock, paper, scissors one.
I love how there was a story of rock, paper, scissors. It was great.
Yeah, don't challenge me to that. But, traveling, swimming, the beach. Yeah. I'm always up for whatever, museums. I'm a nerd, whatever.
So the last podcast we were talking about stress. Do you find this stressful, what we do?
Yeah, our business is super stressful. There's just a lot of dynamics, right? We have to manage these relationships that we get business from, and that's competitive within its own right, right? So you have to be very intentional with what you do.
Yeah.
There's pressure with the clients that we work with, the money that they have on the line, right? The things that they're trying to do, trying to buy a house is a big deal with some of these guys. It's like, for some people, it's like breaking generational curses. The first to, purchase a home,
God, that's so meaningful though. Those are the happy moments that kind of keep you going.
Yeah. But it's funny you said that. You said it's stressful, but we actually don't show the stress. Yeah, it can be a stressful job, but we're like even keel. We're not showing that we're stressed out as the actual loan officer.
Our disposition,
Yeah. We always have to hey, everything's gonna work out.
Oh, that's one thing that I can say. Everyone in DB group, holy fuck, they hold this shit together.
Exactly.
They may hang up and be like, oh shit. But even that, I think with experience, just kind of like, you kind of prepare for it, That stuff doesn't stress me out. Anything lending doesn't really stress me out.
But I mean, so there's stresses in every single job, like when the market crashed a long time ago, I did construction and I was working luckily my dad was a union laborer, but I was working in a huge ditch up to mud and water, up to my chest, pipes, cranes, all these different things around you. You have to go in a metal box in case it collapses on you. Like everybody has a different type of stress at their job.
Yes.
It just depends on what you're doing and that measure of stress,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So you were in construction. So
well, I had to, man. I was a big refi guy in 2008 and the market crashed and you couldn't do a refi to save your life.
No, that was hard.
I remember sending in refis and then I would get more conditions back, clear them, send it in, get more. I'm like, this is never ending condition. So, it's like $36 an hour, $38 an hour,
not bad, not bad.
So
I wouldn't do it.
I had to do something. Listen, it was a nightmare. All
JT can zoom in. These hands don't do labor. You know what I mean?
Listen, going from the desk to the ditch
I don't do labor.
Yeah, desk to ditch was a big transition.
He's funny about that because my wife always makes fun of me. Look at your hands. You haven't worked hard in your life because look at your hands.
Gosh, you talk so much shit to me, bro.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's crazy.
Shout out, Alicia.
Yeah,
but
Alicia's always like, look at your hands. Look at your hands. You never worked a hard ass job. I'm like, it's all mental. It's all mental.
Little baby bitch hands. Yeah, these hands do not do labor, man. But that's why I bust my ass, man. I'll hire someone to do shit,
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah. I don't want to know how to do stuff. I don't want to know how to build anything. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not. We already talked about this. I'm not handy at all. Yeah, I got to call my dad or somebody.
We'd probably save a lot of money if we were handy.
Probably.
But since we're not, we're paying somebody else to do it.
Our handyman is Chris Nelson on the team.
Oh, my God.
Yes. When we get you, we're like, hey, put it together. I can't help you because I'm useless. Yes. Yeah, I'll help out with a loan real quick while you handle business.
Yes.
Actually, he helped with the podcast room, didn't he?
Yeah. He put a lot of this stuff up, the sound barrier stuff he put up.
Yeah.
And then you asked me about stress, but you manage all of us, different branches, and all that dynamic stuff. And then you hands-on train people too, if they're going into different roles or new people. So what do you find stressful?
The loan stuff doesn't stress me anymore. But I feel like pressure not to let people down or match people's expectations of me. Aurelie, she may have an expectation of me, right? Stephanie may have an expectation or Samantha, right? So it's like kind of navigating the different personalities is a little tough sometimes.
Yeah.
And actually probably the most tough for me is I think the perception of what I do. If someone's calling me during the day, and they're like, damn, Doug doesn't answer. What they don't realize is I have 4 other people calling me at the same, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
So it's tough to navigate through that. But I think that's the pressure I want because we have such a special crew. Like I want to come through, and I know Juan feels the same way. You feel the same way. Like we want to come through and be that example, be that leader. So I don't know that I welcome.
Yeah.
I have no problem. Yeah. I mean, shit, I called you at 9:00 last night. You and I were texting each other late too. Like, Alicia wasn't too happy about the late night call.
No, she's just messing with you.
But I mean, I only called this guy late as hell. Yeah. I'm like, hey, you about to sleep? Hey, wake up.
Well, I get that 1:30 email from him.
1:30 in the morning. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I do that. I've tried to get better at that because I don't sleep a lot. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, limit the emails.
Yeah. But I like pressure, though. I try to put pressure on myself. I've always thrived in pressure. I feel like the hotter in the kitchen, the more I want to stay in and keep cooking.
I love when the pressure's on, man. I think that's when everyone like kind of like rises to that level and makes it happen.
I agree. Yeah. So it's about managing expectations too. Yep. A lot of it. So that can help you with your stress level. Yep. So.
Yeah, I mean,
but I think Josh is doing an amazing job since he's joined us. So he's kicking butt.
As far as like a lead generator goes, I would watch this man maneuver.
Yeah.
And he's fearless when it comes. Shit, I remember, Josh, I don't even know if you even know this by yourself. You don't give a shit what the product is. You'll be like, I'll figure that shit out later. Like he's just like, we'll do it. Even though if you never encountered that loan, you're like, I'm in. I'll do it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I love that because some people will shy away.
Yeah,
especially with the I-10 market. Like our team, we're number one in Illinois for a reason, but I think it's because other loan officers don't even want to do I-10.
Yeah,
right.
Because they don't know how.
Yeah.
Right.
We've had other branches calling us to do their I-10 loans.
We just had another branch manager send a lead to Sam yesterday for I-10. I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
I worked at a company, and when I left, he would still send me DPA clients, down payment assistance clients, because he didn't know how to do it, didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, please, keep those coming.
Bring it.
And ignorance is bliss in some capacity too, where it's just like, yeah, sure, we can make it happen. Or I mean,
No problem.
the foundation is somewhat the same. So
1 day guarantee, sure.
10, 15 days, yeah,
Why not?
figure it out.
I guess that could be stressful, just meet those deadlines. But if everyone is going to work and do their piece, I think it's fine. Mm-hmm. Right? If a client is going to give you everything that you need that day, right?
Yeah.
We can meet that deadline.
For sure.
The only thing that may be out of our control is a third party, right? I can't control how quickly an appraiser gets in that report. But with what we can handle.
Well, the secret sauce to closing loans, I mean, I don't even know how many 10 to 15 days I've had in my career, but you have to build up front. You have to have everything yesterday, and that's just how everything has to operate. So even if the seller side's like, hey, can you guys close really fast? Well, what's fast? Yeah. And how long is it going to take your attorney to send me title? Because am I going to chase, the week of closing or whatever? So if you guys are going to send us everything today, that's fine. Let's hit the ground running.
Or God forbid you're in one of those cities where you need a city inspection and no one does anything until CTC.
So I always tell people, clients, the agents, you pick the car. Yeah. And we'll keep up with the pace. But if you want to, come in with a Pinto, then that's the pace we're going to go. You want to,
you come with that Lambo. We'll go Lambo speed.
Let's go.
I love that.
Autobahn.
I love that.
So,
but operations has a lot to do with it. So
100%.
Yeah, we have a great operations crew.
I think we have the hardest working operations team.
Yeah, they work weekends, nights.
Man, we're lucky to have a crew that gives a shit.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. So, I don't know how we're going to figure out this because Josh doesn't drink. So, are you volunteering to take all the shots, or what are we doing?
Sure. I'll take all the shots. But I'm going to ask the question. Then I'm going to ask the question. Okay. I'm not even going to spin the wheel.
I'll spin it for fun.
No. I'm going to actually custom question.
Oh, okay. We're going custom.
This has been on his heart for a minute. Then
I can tell.
He's already had it ready.
He's probably like,
loaded gun.
Here's my question.
I just thought about it because you reminded me of somebody, so I'm going to ask this question.
Okay,
fire away.
What is
your net worth?
No, who would be your superhero? Who do you want to be as a superhero?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like an actual
like a
person.
Marvel, DC, yeah.
Oh.
So who would you be?
To think about that. Batman all day.
You're Batman all day? Why Batman?
Batman
he can't even fly.
Batman all day.
He can't even fly.
I have always loved Batman. I don't know, something about like he's the mix of like good and bad, right? Yes. The bad part is, the things he does to the bad people.
Well, he's ultra rich. He has all the girls.
Super rich.
All right. I'm considering it. I'm considering it.
But who wouldn't want a bat cave, right? The bat cave is killer within its own right. When Christopher Nolan came out with those movies, it was like a dream.
Yeah, I love it. I love that. That Joker one was amazing.
Yeah.
That
best Batman series ever.
Heath Ledger and
if anyone says that wasn't the best Batman,
it is hands down.
I don't know if you have to lose my number, but we're gonna have to figure some things out.
So probably that for sure, no doubt.
I was thinking Deadpool.
Deadpool? Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I think you'd be a good Deadpool.
I only seen a little bit of the first one. We saw the second. The second one was hilarious.
The third one, yeah.
Deadpool, that's funny.
That shit was funny.
Yeah.
We had some crazy people in that theater that we were talking like they may have never heard a joke before.
Well, first of all, these three group of women were laughing like it was
like
the
punchline hasn't even happened yet.
You would have thought they never left the house. It was everything was so
first
funny.
Time out, first time hilarious.
And we were dead smack in the front of this tiny little theater. My neck,
the whole way you have to pick your seats.
My neck legit hurt though afterwards. That next day, my neck hurt.
That was brutal. It was brutal.
That was hilarious.
the little team members that were with us, it was like, yeah, perfect. But like we have to like bend. But
you're up.
Superhero? I don't know. Probably Superman.
Yeah.
I like to fly. I want to fly. Yeah. Actually, I want to learn how to fly in real life too. I want to learn how to fly a plane.
So so do I actually, because I think it'd be amazing.
So let's do that together. I want to do those classes and do Page.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Skydiving?
So if
Fuck that.
I skydived in Puerto Rico for the first time.
I did once.
It's
and
amazing.
I'm
Wait, like recently when you were just there?
Yes.
Oh,
I was
wow.
smiling
Fuck that.
ear to ear, smiling ear to ear. This is going to sound weird, but I always wanted to go in the military. I couldn't do what I wanted to do because I didn't have perfect vision, and LASIK was a disqualifier at the time. When for the longest time, to help myself go to
That's
sleep,
dumb, by the way. Not to.
it was. I would picture getting on a plane, like a military cargo plane, it taking off, and then parachuting out into like an enemy. That's how I would fall asleep all the time.
This guy was going to ops mission.
I had been dreaming about jumping out of a plane since I was a very small child. So I was
You've
very
been playing
excited.
a lot of video games.
Very excited.
or watching movies.
I just a big military family, but yeah. So that was.
What's that Tom Cruise
awesome.
movie? Jack Ryan or
Which one?
Jack Ryan?
But yeah, even Mission Impossible.
Mission
He's doing
Impossible.
crazy stuff.
Yeah, I
too.
love that. Like
Jack
those are,
Ryan's killer.
yeah, Jack Ryan's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Superhero.
Well, no. What I wanted to ask
Oh,
though
yeah.
is, what's your kryptonite? Do you want to be Superman?
Kryptonite.
That's a good question.
That is a great question.
Yeah.
What could kill Doug?
Shit.
Could kill Doug.
Huh.
Who knows it? I hear you thinking it.
We'll have to come back to that.
You
that.
might have to take a shot.
Yeah, I may have to take a shot.
I'm
Fuck.
gonna have to take 3 shots in a row.
I may take a shot now. I may take a pass. What do you got?
My superhero is the same, Superman. So
Superman?
I've always been a huge Superman fan. Love Superman. Christopher Reeve back in the day, just watching those. So I even have the electric Superman tattoo that was not a good tattoo that I'm trying to cover up, and I'm gonna try to do a new.
Is that where you have the Kobe?
And then, no, I don't have Kobe.
Oh, okay.
That's the other one. I MJ all day. But yeah, Superman's been my number one. So always.
The best Superman I thought was what's that dude's name?
Henry?
Wasn't Kurt
Henry
Russell?
Cavill.
Yeah,
The newest.
That movie was
it was
amazing.
He's a good Superman.
What's the worst movie? Marvel movie?
Worst Marvel
Or
movie?
DC? Oh, yeah. I think DC sucks compared to Marvel.
They
in
said
general.
actually Green Lantern. So the guy that played Deadpool.
Oh, yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan
yeah.
Reynolds play all
He
Green
trashes that
Lantern.
in his own Deadpool movie.
I love the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
I thought that was good.
No, they said that
He said
that's like
he himself
Oh wait,
says it's
Green
trash.
Lantern with the black heart, right? With
I never saw
Seth
it.
Rogen or whatever his name.
No. That's that's
You may be
Green
right.
Lantern.
You may be right.
That's a Green Hornet.
Green Hornet.
That's a Green Hornet. Not the Green Lantern. Green
Yeah.
Lantern's the guy with the ring. You know.
There's so many fucking characters, man.
So yeah.
Yeah. I like
wanna-
those,
I want to talk about too. This is totally big switch though. On why LOs should want to work here,
Why LOs work here?
want to work here.
I for our group in particular, I think our flexibility should be attractive. We have the infrastructure to literally build you. Like it's not about I think any particular person or DB group.
Yeah.
Like for you, like you're building your team, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 loan partners. You have a loan officer underneath you. You have a whole branch. Like I think that opportunity, to like kind of like navigate that and help you guide yourself to build a team.
Yeah.
We're an open book with it, and I don't know where else you're really getting that. The fact that we can reach out to Ron, the owner. I mean, yesterday I was just texting him.
Yeah.
Probably got annoyed with me.
Yeah.
But I think that's just different, man. And as far as pricing goes, I don't think anyone has the flexibility that we have. Like if there's a random company that happens to have a decent rate, done. We beat it. We don't have to go through layers of approval and bullshit permission slips. Let's just take care of the client.
If I went
Done.
too low on pricing at past places, I wouldn't even get paid at all. Or if I did, it was like trash.
Or we would have to like send it to whatever low margin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The telemarketing department or whatever
Yeah.
it is, right? Because I think some loan officers, they always hear the same type of story, and I think a lot of people know you too. But
Yeah.
sometimes they might second guess, are they legit or not?
Sure.
I think, and me and you in particular too, have a very like what you see is what you kind of get type of
Literally.
disposition, right?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of smoke and mirror,
I think we're old. We're too old for the bullshit.
Yeah, and I think that's why I don't want to say I'm not great at recruiting, but I'm not great at like doing that finagle dance where I'm
We
like
don't
trying
do
to
the dance.
bullshit you. It's just like this is how it works.
Well, it's funny that you say that. I don't give a shit about doing the dance either. I don't even consider us being recruiters.
Right.
If someone wants to join, because if you're not a fit, then don't come here.
Yeah, exactly.
We have somebody that thought she had a good opportunity somewhere else. I rooted for her.
Yeah.
Go kick ass there then.
Yeah.
Yep.
No big deal. I'm so in love with the team here that if you don't join,
I love
to me,
our team's amazing. And the other thing about CCM is that it customizes to how you are as a loan officer. So
For sure.
if you like to pay for leads and just be a call place, that's the kind of loan officer you can be.
Yeah.
And I think we're a hybrid of everything actually within our group. So we go out, get clients, we meet them face to face, we call. So it's a bunch of different types of loan officers.
To Josh's point, though, we'll teach you.
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't do the headline bullshit. A lot of these coaching companies would be like, "Hey, call realtors." Thanks, asshole. How? Right?
Yeah.
Like, how do you go get those conversations? How do you get those intros? Or if I tell you how to get good at refinances, I will show you how. If someone wants to do, pay for leads, we'll teach you to do that as well.
Yeah. The fact that we do call nights here is pretty huge.
Yeah.
No one does that.
And we're about to revamp the shit out of that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
But nobody does that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But I'm saying other mortgage companies, and I've been at a few, they're just like, this is the way it has to be done. Like, this is the way. And with CCM, with Ron, hey, man, whatever works for you, as long as you're producing and that works for you, whether you're a call night guy or you're out there getting realtors or whatever it is you do.
Well, he was a loan officer, so this is a loan officer-centric company.
Yeah, love it.
Which is why you have, in my opinion, as far as like per capita, we have the most top originators out of any company.
Yeah.
GR was calling me yesterday. Hey, you want to set up a lunch?
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Look, GR is a good company. It's a Chicago company. Shout out to them and shit. But like, holy fuck, do they attack our group?
Yeah, they do.
It's like, man, give me some professional courtesy. Like I'm up, like they're like in all of our DMs.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But it's part of the business. You get recruited every
all the companies.
month,
and honestly, to me, that's a compliment to us and what we're building because they're attacking the shit out of our group. For sure. So no, I love it, man. But I think we have a lot more to do. We're not stopping. I think we're probably gonna do about 40% growth in 2025. And we're primed for it, man. We got some killer loan officers, killer teams. I don't know. I'm obsessed with this shit. I'm not done. Yeah. Like I want to keep. Like you guys are gonna have to kick me out of here.
Yeah. No, I just like how you want people to brand themselves and grow and do their own thing, and you help support that.
Yeah, because it's not about any one person, bro.
His energy, Doug's energy is good. Yeah. So he's here every day. He's not the kind of person that's just gonna, take a week off and he's working. Like
I don't even like vacations. I'm working.
Like you said, he calls me at 9:00 now. We're talking business. He calls you. So yeah.
The most impressive part though is that you are here for call nights, and that's the wild part to me, honestly, because most guys were not in your position. Yeah. So
no, I mean you have to. I mean, and you still got to participate, right? Like I still like doing loans, but I think. And I'm not even ashamed to say it. You guys are better than me. Like that's awesome. So then let me do what I need to do to help grow the business. We all have our positions.
Yeah, but that's like the owner too. Ron's working. Ron's there every day at like the CEO of this company is working every day. Like man,
the shit that he's recruiting.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's a better recruiter I've witnessed.
Yeah.
And I don't take advantage of my relationship with him. Like when I text him, like I'm not just trying to chit chat, but the fact that he's still responsive, like I think we're decent within cross country.
You're doing that to him. Yeah. Think about how many other people are doing that to him.
Exactly.
He has to manage on a daily basis.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah, because you're not the only one.
I assure you I'm not. Yes. And I'm aware of it though. But you got to be like aware.
Right.
So I appreciate the shit out of that. And
but if those football tickets, they're available,
we go to any Cleveland game that you guys want. That's an open invite from Ron himself. Yes. Yeah. And the suite that they have out there, it's insane. Nice. Seriously. I mean, it's a quick 5-hour drive if you guys want to get out there and fly, whatever. But the suite that Cross Country has out there is the sexiest shit I've ever seen. Like I've been through the Bulls, Blackhawks, Bears suites, all that shit. When you
First of all, say less. And let's just get it going. Like, why are we still talking about this?
Just go. Anytime.
You don't have to sell me. You sold me at free.
But you had me at free, bro.
Well, you haven't been to I don't think Doug's either been to the corporate building, the new corporate building.
That's a new one.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing.
Is it?
And I got to go last year. Yeah.
Well, Ron was pretty much downtown Cleveland at this point.
It's 3 floors of amazingness that you have to go to the
amenities,
corporate.
dude. It's fucking insane. Just the photos that I've seen in the videos, But yeah, dude, this I mean, you don't give a shit about this, but like the alcohol lineup that they have in the suite, the food, it's the gourmet shit food wise, and then the alcohol is 1942. Got some Eagles.
Do the Bears play the Browns this year?
No, I checked that.
They don't?
That's what we were gonna do. That's what we were gonna do.
I checked. I'm like, if they were on the schedule, I was saying we got to call Ryan.
I'm surprised they don't.
But those are the games I tend to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, any game is fine, but
Yeah, you pick it. You let me know if you want to take a bunch of your agents or a crowd. Feel free.
Yeah.
It's an open invite from Ron. I'll put him on the spot. This is on podcast, so he has to honor it. So it's good. Yeah. So anyway, let's another question, or have we taken? We haven't
taken any shots yet.
Let's do it.
well, yeah, you're supposed to because you didn't answer your kryptonite question.
You're right. I didn't want to take a shot on this because we have one last podcast.
Oh, you're doing a double, huh?
JT's gonna be here till midnight, I think, with me. So fuck it.
There you go.
Oh, my bad, brother.
Sorry.
Get into me. There we go.
All
right. Cheers.
Salud.
What do you guys? What is that? Tequila?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
You got this, right?
No, somebody got it, but it's a good tequila.
Dude, they keep bringing us liquor, bro. Like, it's all they want to bring to us.
That's JT.
That's hilarious.
All right, well, let's spin the wheel on the last question. This is a different real talk. We're only going to do two questions on this one.
All right. Hobbies outside of work. We
Don't
kind of
care
talked
about
about
that.
that.
Yeah, we're getting rid of that question. We're done with that shit. Too boring. Per JT.
All right. Hobbies outside of work again, times 2.
Wow. JT, son of a bitch. This is crazy.
Who you're voting for?
Oh, shit.
Well, first of all,
Are we about to make a return out?
I'm the government affairs director for Fox Valley Now Rep.
Love it.
And I was in Lake County too.
Yes.
I love
the involvement thing.
Politics.
Yeah.
I will talk about politics and religion at the dinner table. Period.
Well,
So
okay.
I don't get heated over that
it's important stuff to talk about. First and foremost, presidents do not get elected by popular vote. So if no one
electoral,
voted, the college electoral system is picking the president. If everybody voted for one person, the electoral college vote could pick the other person and they win. So it doesn't. Our politics, it's a conversation for another day because I'll go down the rabbit hole. It'll take too long.
We may have to do a podcast on that shit because I'm down for all conversations.
The foundation of it is, we obviously have a very corrupt system. It's polluted with corporate money. On the federal level, our government is so big and so out of control. We really don't have much of a say of what they do or what they don't do. And you could just look at all the military and war spending that they do.
Are you announcing your candidacy right now? What are you doing right now?
But the whole point is that it doesn't really matter who I vote for. I don't like either of them. I think they're both
we're a Democratic state. I mean, the reality is Illinois is probably going to go Harris, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, for sure. But, she's horrible on a ton of different levels. Trump is too.
We are not a left or right podcast.
But
want to throw that out there.
I wish there was someone that would try to create a more level playing field where we didn't have, food and cancer are the two biggest causes of deaths in this country, not guns. So that's my answer to that question as best as I.
Sounds like
no comment.
I'll say that sounds like
I don't like either of them. So I don't like either of them.
Yeah, independent.
Cool.
That's what I claim as independent.
Yeah.
That's what I claim.
For sure.
So our podcast may be here. But you?
Ooh, it's tough.
You're wearing blue, so I don't know what you're saying.
No, yeah. I also don't like politics.
I love politics. I'm claiming that.
Yeah, I don't actually. At least he watches politics in the morning all the
Love
time.
this
Like,
shit.
drives me
It's
nuts.
a soap opera.
I'm like,
it's a
no,
novella.
put on something else. I don't want to watch politics. It actually drives me nuts watching politics. I hate politics.
It's annoying. They do a lot of stupid shit.
And that's one of the dynamics I hate. They create so much chaos.
Well, it's talking points and bullshit. Yeah.
I've actually voted for independents in the past.
Have you?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, because they stand no shot.
Yeah, exactly. They have no shot. So I don't think what you're saying. I don't think that's ever going to happen because they just have too many lobbyists and money, and it's just a system already.
And the DNC have created
the lobbyists is what controls shit, right? People think, that's another conversation, right? But
I also look at the person too. Obviously, if you don't have good morale or you're that kind of person, I'm like, you're like 2 strikes down because of that. So that's a huge thing with me too. So, but I don't know enough to say, hey, I'm going to vote for one or the other. Yeah.
Sounds like a shot. I don't know.
Sure.
For me, and this is a big public announcement. I've never shared this with anyone. I don't vote.
Oh, nice.
I don't vote. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I learned very early on, like when you have a stranglehold on a party, I think I hate to say that your vote doesn't count, but because you understand electoral, and if you're a Democratic state, it's like, all right, well, it's going to go that anyway.
Right. Yeah.
What people should vote on are the elections in between the elections.
Yes.
Right? And that's what people don't understand. Like, if you want to make some change, that's where you have real change.
Good for you.
Yeah. So,
I like it.
all right. On that note, JT's threatening me off camera to hurry the hell up. So let's take this shot, and I'll probably be super wasted because we're doing 3 podcasts today.
Nice.
So that's lovely.
All right, pull it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. While I pour this out, Mr. Joshua Martinez.
Yes.
What do you got coming up, man? Any events that you're doing for the Josh Martinez team? Anything going on at your branch in Aurora? What's happening?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. This agent, I am
Dedicated to
get
work.
here is-
Dedicated to work. He's about to take an application live on a podcast, JT.
Yeah.
She said she's at a gas station.
She's at a gas station.
Well, there you go.
Right at the
Tell her
corner.
to bring me a Red Bull. All right, salute.
Sorry. All right, ask again. Because you can edit that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not editing. We don't edit.
Oh, okay.
We don't edit. Yeah. If you pick your nose, that is going to air, sir.
Yeah.
What do you got going on, man? What any new events? Anything that you're going to do for fourth quarter?
There's some stuff that I have in the works. I want to do like a consistent happy hour. Like to do some stuff for the holidays coming up.
Oh, you do a
like
lot of
Halloween.
Top Golf shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Top Golf was super fun.
He was talking about trunk or treat at the Aurora office.
Yeah.
Aurora office we just opened, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
May?
Yeah.
June? I don't even remember. When was that? May?
Yeah, about 3 months ago or so.
So if you're a local loan officer in the Aurora market, not to say that we're going to kick ass in Aurora, but we're about to kick some fucking ass in Aurora.
Exactly.
You may want to join Josh.
Or close to it for sure.
Literally.
But I want to start doing some community events there. One of my goals that I'm in the process of researching is doing our own 5K in the city of
What's all this
Aurora.
running shit?
I don't know.
JT.
Gotta be healthy, bro.
Mike. Look at this. Look at this right now. Zoom in on this shit, JT. That's a smoothie for lunch. That's a smoothie. No, I love that, man. I think trunk or treat. I know you're passionate about kids and giving back to the community. I love that. The 5K shit, I'll support it. You know, I don't know if I'll run that shit.
Yeah, do bowling or billiards. Yeah.
You know what, honestly, if I can be honest about it, the whole 5K, 10K bullshit, I'm down. 7 a.m.
Early.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Early.
Yeah.
You know? Can we shift this shit? Can we suffer through a little heat, people?
10 a.m.
Huh? Get
10
your
a.m.?
sweat on.
You get on there at 10 a.m.?
I'm down at 10 a.m.
Okay.
You organize some 10 a.m. shit, I'm in. I promise. I
I'll
promise.
have it'll be the couch potato 5K, right? It starts at noon.
Yeah. That's for me. That's my race right there.
Probably the most successful one, yeah.
I'll be up. Well, I'm saying I just don't like to be anywhere. I don't like, Terry Johnson always try to make meetings at before 10.
Right.
I'm not pleasant. I'm up. I'll work, but just admin shit.
That's funny because
that's rich people moves right
it's
there.
funny because Steph was talking about today. She got here. I don't know if she got here late or not, but she's like, my alarm didn't go off on my phone. Like, I have an internal alarm that wakes me up
Always.
What time?
at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
like
Mine is
6 a.m.
3:30.
3:30
In the morning?
3:30
Oh
or
my
4
God.
o'clock every day.
That's
Holy,
crazy.
that's-
Every day. Sometimes
Sometimes I'll go to bed till
Yeah.
then, dude.
I will.
Like last night
I'm
was
ready to
3:30.
rock and roll.
Right. 3:30 in the morning?
But my daughter sleeps in my bed most of the time, so I'll go back to bed or whatever. But naturally, every day 3:30 to 4.
Like this, you look at the clock and it's 3:30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I have a routine, man. So my body clock is 6:45.
Yeah.
I go pee, try not to break anything. I'm old. Pee, go back, lay down.
Yeah.
I start doing emails.
Yeah.
And then I have a fuckload of fucking voicemails, text messages. I'm like, all right, let's do that.
But you do wake up at 6:45.
But I'm back in the bed though. I'm doing this shit from my phone.
I think I saw somewhere like Jeff Bezos or somebody. He would wake up when he woke up.
Yeah.
So if it was like 8, whatever,
I love that.
he wanted to naturally wake up without shocking his body.
yeah.
Yes.
And then he would get to his office, and then even the way they did their meetings was different.
Yes.
Very intentional, very concise, very.
He doesn't like meetings.
Yeah.
He does an agenda.
But if I'm a billionaire too,
if you feel like you're not bringing anything to that meeting,
he can do whatever he wants to do. So
the guy literally could buy the planet.
That is rich people shit.
If you want to wake
How
up
did
at
this man
3,
get buff being rich? He transformed.
Yeah, he's a robot.
Yeah.
A robot.
All right, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you doing this. I know we got one more, so we'll wrap this one up so JT doesn't get angry. And all right, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
That's another episode.
Nice.
Cool.
Bye.